The Orphans had ventured to the Tarantula Vineyard to confront the cartel leader known as the Black Tarantula. Here, they encountered a strange cloud of darkness surrounding the area and a ninja clad figure, the vigilante known as Ronan, already ensconced in battle with Carrion infected members of the cartel. The Orphans pitched in, taking down the villains and placing them in the air shark to return to Cabana Banner. And Ronan, intent on completing his mission, allowed the Orphans to question the Black Tarantula regarding the origins of the Carrion virus. He revealed the supposed location of the Jade Dragons hideout, an old 1970s hotel modeled after the Mayan civilization of the nearby Chichen Itza. Ronan has agreed to meet the Orphans tomorrow at the hotel to face off against the Jade Dragons. And at this point, you have about 18 hours before the agreed meeting time of 10 a.m. So, with that in mind, and knowing that you've got the air shark packed full of carrying infected tarantulas, that sounds really nasty.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do in the meantime?
How's the like all the writer and Moonstomp and that whole crew? I forget the name of the crew.
Oh, the
But
skull.
how's their serum going?
Right now, I mean, they seem to be stable for the moment. And Ryder had mentioned it seems like with each use of their powers, it seems to kind of speed up the process of the disease kind of getting the best of them. So fortunately, they haven't really been active since they've been down here in Mexico, so it's kind of stalled things. Moonstomp was the one that had kind of started to get out of control. He was unable to transform back into his human form, so they've opted to put him into kind of a stasis right now, and he would be the one that would be the first probably to undergo any kind of treatments. But right now, as far as any developments, we really haven't gotten too far on that. And one of the things that the Hulk or Banner had recommended was getting your hands on someone that actually was infected with the virus, which now you've succeeded in at least doing that and can at least begin that process.
And
So
we
we're gonna-
we found out where the Jade Dragons were, right?
Yes, yeah, they're located in a hotel that's kind of a 1970s ripoff of the Mayan civilization of Chichen Itza.
Because I think that was going to be the next stop to try to see if, cause we're pretty sure that they're behind it, so they might have some things that'll help us cure it.
I take offense to that cultural appropriation.
Before we go anywhere, there is something I want to try.
Okay. Now, but you say before we go anywhere, are we talking like leaving the Tarantula Vineyard, or?
I thought we were already back at Banners.
I mean, we can be for sure, yeah, if that's where you want to be.
Or I can do it in the jet while we're flying there. That's fine too.
Mm-hmm.
I picked up a neat little power while we were fighting, and I want to give it a whirl.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. So I'm going to concentrate on it and call Karma, and we'll see how many points I can heal myself.
I was going to say your new regeneration ability.
Mm-hmm. Holy shit! You got my first roll of the friggin' year, and it's a critical fail. I'm done. Bye. See you later. Bye.
See you next year.
literal one. Insane. That's insane.
And he's left. He's gone.
So, what happens when you critically fail at healing yourself?
That's embarrassing.
You have like an aneurysm or something.
Don't.
I think in this particular instance, it simply just fails, and that basically means that you've burned the possibility of doing that for 24 hours.
But I don't know. It doesn't work that I'd have to wait 24 hours. Correct.
Right. Yeah, you don't know that yet, probably.
So I'm gonna try again.
He's poop himself a little bit or something.
Karma.
Well, that worked, but
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Interesting.
You're like, I don't feel any better at all. Like,
Exactly. That's weird, guys. Huh.
So are we supposed to see something? Like, what was the?
I don't feel any different. Do I look any different?
Colin, no, you
No,
don't
you
look
do
any
not.
different.
No.
What are you trying to do now?
The hell? Well, trying to cure my ouchies. No, forget about it for now. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's get these guys taken care of.
All right, so you have. Let me see if I can find those guys. Where was that vineyard? So you've got Pitbull, Armadillo, El Jaguar, Tarantula, well, 2 tarantulas, and El Uno with you. So they're all pretty much out cold at the moment. You can probably kind of keep them that way until you get them back to the cabana and begin to unload. And Banner comes out while you guys are unloading these guys. He's like, whoa, wait a minute. I said, get me one person that's infected, not like a whole battalion.
Well, they kind of came as a package deal.
Oh man, I have no
Yeah.
idea where we're going to keep these guys.
Well, if you can cure them, we should probably send them to jail somewhere.
Okay, well, that containment room that I've got for the other guy should be big enough to at least stack them up for the time being. I've got maybe 3 cubicles that we could maybe put them in once we get to the spot where we feel like we can heal them. But I don't really trust those to actually stick them in there if they decide to wake up. How strong are these guys?
I forgot they all had some sort of psychic power, didn't they?
The Carrion virus gave them a psychic power of some sort.
Yeah.
Let me look at that real quick here.
It's been a month.
Telekinesis is what it actually gave them.
Gotcha. Okay. No, I'll tell Banner that. It's like, yeah, they all, none of them are overpowering or anything like that, but they all have telekinesis. It's weird that they all have it, so it might be effective of the Carrion disease or something.
that's interesting. That's a side effect. It gives them mental powers.
All right, well, let's get them in the containment unit before they start waking up, and then we'll maybe take a couple of skin samples, some saliva samples, and maybe spend a little bit of time here this evening trying to get to work and just see what it is that we're actually dealing with.
Sounds good. How are the other guys doing?
They seem to be holding up okay. They're spending most of their time down in the lab and really just kind of kicking back and, trading stories for the most part. These guys are an interesting bunch, and it sounds like they've been completely misled.
Yes, they are.
Wouldn't surprise me.
All right, so Banner helps you guys kind of load these guys into the containment unit and does what he says, gets a couple of samples, pulls out some petri dishes and some what are those things called? The centrifugal things, colanders, is that what they're called?
Centrifuge.
Centrifuge, there we go. and starts running some tests on these things. And I think, Mr. Cuddlebear, if you want to assist in
Absolutely.
that, maybe we can both make a couple of rolls here.
Let me acquire some skills. I'm sorry, but I got pushed down.
Ooh, not good for Banner.
What would we need? Chemistry.
Chemistry, biology.
I will get both of those. We'll call some karma. Ooh, 99. That's pretty great. I'll have chemistry for the day. I did not call karma for fucking biology. But shit. So I didn't get it. Damn it. I'm like 4 points away. So then reason.
Yeah.
And I will call karma for that. My reason is currently unearthly. I rolled a 10. That's great. 10 points of karma gets it to a green, though.
Okay, so after a couple of hours of letting the system kind of run its diagnostics on this, you're able to at least determine that these individuals have been changed at the genetic level, much in some ways that the Scroll Kill crew had been as well, where their DNA has essentially, they've had extra little strains basically implanted into their DNA strand. And where the Scroll Kill crew obviously had DNA from the scrolls, the DNA in here within the Carrion infected is different. And I'm wondering if maybe in the time that you guys had already spent there, knowing that you specifically, Dragon, had said something to the effect of, your inhuman biology and so forth, if maybe Banner might have taken some samples of everybody here. He
Okay.
did. He got a 100 on his intuition to just preemptively think about doing something like that, and obviously with your permissions, of course. So if anyone is not okay with that, speak now or forever hold your peace. If not, we can say that it was done, and he's got some information on you guys as well.
If I remember correctly, he had already taken a sample from me because I offered.
Oh, you did? That's right. Okay, yeah. That's good. That was the one I was actually the most concerned about there, in all honesty. So we know that he's got yours. So in cross-referencing that with the Scroll Kill crew and now with the Carrion infected, he is seeing actually a common denominator between Clint, your DNA, and the Carrion.
Interesting.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Like someone is using alien DNA to fuel this virus, perhaps?
It's not alien. It's a mutated form of DNA.
Do we know the origin of the DNA? Like, is it from a frog, or is it from a human?
Some sort of X gene, you're saying?
Well, not exactly. You see, I've got mutated DNA within my blood as well, and it is that DNA that essentially has now brought out the Hulk in my physiology. Colin, you are a Skrull. You are a shapeshifter. And I believe that when you are absorbing whatever powers it is that you have, you are actually shape-shifting your DNA at its core level to be able to assume whatever powers it is that you're attempting to duplicate.
Makes sense.
So looking at this, it looks to me as though it's actually something that is similar to some DNA that you potentially have duplicated yourself at some point.
Meaning, when I pulled some DNA from someone that was infected.
No, not necessarily from someone that was infected. I mean, have you done that?
I just did. No, was he infected?
He
I don't
is
know.
not infected. No.
No, not that I know of.
Well, it's curious, to say the least. But I mean, there is something within your DNA that actually matches here. And I mean, it's only one strand, but it's an odd strand. You know, it's one of the mutated strands of your DNA.
Well, would it be just the simple fact that I can mutate my own DNA?
It is whatever it is that was making you a super scroll or whatever.
Or scroll. Yeah.
I don't think so. Because I can kind of extrapolate all of the DNA that makes you scroll. And I'm not seeing any similarities between the code of your specific scroll DNA. It's coming from one of those extra genes.
Huh.
But he's not a normal scroll anyway.
That's true.
Perhaps.
Can you use it to stop the mutations on our friends?
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Maybe if we can get their scroll DNA to act more like his scroll DNA, perhaps they can mutate it themselves to keep it from killing them.
I mean, that would take some doing, obviously, and I don't know if I have the real know-how to really be able to do that. But I mean, we can certainly work on it.
That is the joy of science, exploring the mystery.
You guys are the doctors.
It's at any rate, it's another lead.
Yeah, I'm just really curious about this similarity with Carrion.
Well, perhaps we will learn more at the Jade Dragon headquarters. Surely they will have some information regarding the construction and dispersal of this contagion.
Yeah, let's hope we can get some more answers, because right now I'm perplexed.
Not good when the scientist is perplexed.
No, I spend most of my life perplexed as a scientist. It's those brief moments of eureka that set those of us apart that actually can figure out what the problem is. Most people can't. But you know what they say, curiosity killed the cat.
Gulliver will just kind of give him a look like, hey.
Do you have access to the Stark databases?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Because we do. If you need help, might help. I'm just trying to.
Oh.
We have access, so you can use that as an information base if you feel you need to.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it, but that's one of the perks of having a base that was built by Tony Stark. I've got full access.
We understand. Same.
All right, well, I am probably not going to get much sleep tonight from the look of it. If somebody wants to throw some coffee on, I'll stay up as late as I can and see what I can figure out on this. But do me one favor. When you get up in the morning, don't wake me up, because I'll probably be up until at least dawn.
Okay. We'll probably be out early to head down to the Jade Dragon base.
Coffee, I know how to make.
Hey, good.
I'm being important because I have no idea what you guys are just talking about.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty useless.
Other than the fact it was my DNA, it was way above my brain capacity as well.
All right. Well, I'll give you guys some time before you head to bed to kind of discuss if you feel like you need to, and make a plan for tomorrow if need be.
Can we pull up the?
Well, Frick's in the middle of an earthquake.
Obviously, I think he's walking to his apartment or in his house. With purpose.
Make fun of me all you want. I wasn't going to miss any of this.
You did, though. You missed my first roll of the year, being a critical failure.
Oh, I missed the best part then.
Yes, you did. And you can use that as, marketing for Dreamslayer if you want. But anyway, can we pull up a GPS satellite imagery of the hotel?
Yes. Yeah, you sure can. Essentially, it is a small replica of Chichen Itza. There is a single central pyramid, Mayan-style pyramid that makes up the main hotel, with a pool out in front and a couple of little smaller side buildings. It's kind of hard to see exactly what those are from the satellite view, but it's pretty secluded, kind of in the middle of a forested area, and a lot of overgrown foliage and stuff, in that area, because it's been defunct for the better part of probably 30 years.
Yeah.
And it is about maybe 15 minutes from Chichen Itza proper. Looks like there's maybe a gate that surrounds the whole facility.
Is the area kind of flat around it, or?
Again, a little difficult to tell from the elevation level that you're looking at, but I mean, if you can, extrapolate, height and so forth, it is in a little bit of a kind of hilly area, but not mountainous.
Okay.
I'm sure they'll have some sort of guards set up.
They probably won't be infected, though.
Wouldn't think so. Unless they've let it get out of control somehow.
Which is actually probable. Well,
what is our end game with the Jade Dragons?
Just basically recon. If we think that they're the ones behind the disease, then we need to figure out how they did it, and maybe they already have a cure.
We know how many to expect.
That was not information that you gleaned.
Yeah.
So all these mob families seem to have a small squadron of...
Once we get close, we can take heat sensors and figure out how many people we've got.
Yeah, like basically, you just want to try to get some info, and I guess probably take them out. I mean, these guys are quite obviously raging assholes.
Yeah.
Chemical warfare isn't cool, man. Especially if it turns people into like fucking zombies.
Telekinesis.
Are they smart enough to have created this, or do you think they had help?
That's been bugging. They've definitely. I think how many street gangs
I don't know. How often do we hear of this as using chemical warfare for this kind of thing? I don't think they just dreamed it up by themselves.
Yes. It's likely they had some sort of benefactor or co-conspirator.
Mm-hmm. So we need to try to find out who that is at the very least as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They have to have an interest in it, right? So either their interest is a field test to see if it works, or the Jade Dragons are going to give them something in return. So I don't know who that would be or who would have the kind of powers. Banner, do you know of anybody in the area that would have that kind of capital and that kind of knowledge that they would need someone to either test it on, or like what can the Jade Dragons give them?
You know what this could be? That that organization we just dealt with was doing the experiments with the scrolls.
Pegasus?
Secret Empire, Pegasus, yeah. Mhm.
Secret Empire, yes. This kind of reeks of their behavior.
Well, in answer to your question, Lilith, unfortunately, I have not been in this area long enough to really get a feel for, the community and what actually is down here. I've been pretty secluded and have only been going into town for groceries and supplies. So I really don't know the area very much, to be honest with you. I didn't even know anything about this gang war until you guys brought it up. So unfortunately, I'm probably not a lot of help when it comes to that.
Oh, yes. Did we tell you we ran into a friend of yours?
No, who's that?
I believe he called himself Roman.
He called himself a what now?
He's a very skilled warrior. Had a bow, a sword. Bit of a bad attitude, but
Ronin, you said, like a samurai?
yes.
Yeah, that didn't ring any bells. I don't.
He was a pretty excellent marksman with his bow.
With his bow.
Yes.
What did he look like?
I'll describe him and then say, and I think he said you wouldn't have a very good attitude towards him had you guys met today.
Yes, he seemed apprehensive.
Well, I only know one guy that slings a bow, and that's Hawkeye.
Hmm.
This guy says he works alone.
Mm.
Well, he kind of insinuated he used to work with people, but then he kind of got sick of their smart ass attitude, I believe he said.
Yeah, I could very easily be talking about Tony. But no, I mean, I've not heard of this Ronin character. I wonder who that is.
Well, maybe we'll find out when we meet him tomorrow.
Yeah, well, you've got me curious.
All right.
Kill
I'm going
those
to turn in.
Just don't kill any cats then.
I'm still going to be curious.
I bet.
Let's gonna go up to the top and just practice making shapes of people, sort of like an artist trying to just practice for dark energy manipulation. So to create, specifically to create portraits or busts of people that she might be able to know. So she can describe who she saw by using her powers.
Okay.
Good thought.
Is this going to be like a power stunty kind of thing, or?
No, it's just flavor.
Okay.
Because I can already do it, but maybe not that fine-tuned. So
What if you could make a doppelganger out of your dark energy, though?
yes,
That would be
That would be-
power stunt.
But this is the lead up to that, I suppose.
Yeah, let's get some more clones out there. That
Yeah, wait. You guys need another duplicate of somebody?
I feel left out.
really speeds stuff along when it comes to combat. So.
You allowed it to happen.
I know I did. God damn it. Also came back to bite you in the ass, though, too, didn't it?
Not yet. He's still out there.
Yes, he is.
And I have still not let that go. I am
Neither have I.
still convinced that's gonna be an issue.
I needed some alone time, guys.
Yeah, you're alone time. We've been through it all.
All right. Is there anything else pertinent that needs to be discussed?
Cuddlebear's going to hang out with Banner for pretty late into the night.
Okay.
No.
So for those of you that are getting a good night's sleep, if you've taken any damage, you can heal yourself up to your endurance level. And then
That would be me.
That would be you. And then next morning, then you guys can wake up, catch a little breakfast, and then I guess start making your way out to the hotel. When you did that survey of the land through the satellite imagery, the name of the old place popped up, and it's called Il Castillo, or the castle.
Was there a place to land the jet close, a clearing or anything?
Yeah, there's a clearing close by. It's not on the property itself, but within easy walking distance. Yeah.
All right. So stealthy.
As we can, I believe.
All right. So, as I had stated before, Il Castillo is located about 15 minutes from Chichen Itza proper. And much like the Mayan civilization that it was modeled after, it's located in a remote location obscured by beautiful foliage. And as you guys are kind of approaching, you can barely see the tip of the main structure from the road. It's the top of the massive pyramid. There's a tall chain link barbed wire fence surrounding the property and a large iron gate at both the front and the back to keep out trespassers. The hotel was built in the 1970s, and it really does have kind of a disco vibe to it, even though it was designed to mirror Chichen Itza's main pyramid and surrounding village. The hotel towers over the courtyard that features a large in-ground pool. And I'll pull up a map for you here.
Mr. Cuddlebear says, if we have time, I would like to see this ancient city. And Maya, I'm sure, or Lilith, I'm sure you could give us all kinds of interesting information.
She responds that she does know, just from a historical anthropology and archaeology context.
It would be good for us, I believe. Get a little culture and education.
All right, so you should be on the map now.
Okay, so who are these motherfuckers?
Yeah. We walk into something.
Yeah.
Don't we always walk into something?
The
Yeah, who's this over here?
the pool that's out front is now about half full with green, stagnant, and murky water. Off to the left of the hotel is an open bar, and the whole courtyard is lined with large concrete stones, adding to the Mayan flair. But due to the effects of time, the whole area has fallen into disrepair. Even the main structure has been invaded by the local flora. So, who these motherfuckers are, on the steps of the building stand a pair of guards, one male, one female, both dressed in green. The dude stands at the top of the stairs and is slightly overweight, but a hulking presence whose obese frame obscures layers of muscle. And he's got one of the biggest, almost cartoon-like guns you've ever seen, and lots of pouches in traditional 1990s comic book style. This is the mercenary known as a specialista. At the base of the stairs is Fer de Lance, whose costume glimmers in the sunlight, the sun glinting off of what seems to be a scale-like texture of her costume. Perched atop the building, at first glance, you think it's a gargoyle until it moves. A large green dragon man, wings and all, keeps watch over the grounds. Then, last but not least, there are 4 other figures that roam aimlessly in the courtyard. Dressed as Mayan warriors, these figures seem to have crawled from some forgotten grave, their eyes burning red, calling attention to the rotting flesh of their faces. So that's the layout of what you guys see.
How-
I just tell them and over the link, not feeling any powers from anybody, guys.
Okay.
What if we tell them we're the cleaning crew?
Now, you do feel some powers coming from the top of the structure. The El Dragon.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and get martial arts A again.
So that's a that is a power.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay. Got at least one fire breather now that I'm picking that up.
How closely does this hotel match the real monument?
Pretty closely, actually.
Okay.
At least the main pyramid itself. But you can tell that they've added like layers of paint that are now, after 30 years, beginning to kind of peel off. And it's kind of a turquoisey kind of 70s nasty color that's now showing through to the original concrete that was there.
Is Ronan actually with us?
Yes, he would have met you guys kind of nearby the gate and probably snuck up on you. And whether you were early or not, he basically looks at a wristwatch that isn't there and he's like, it's about time.
Good morning.
Good morning. And he basically tells you that he's kind of scouted the area and has described everything that you are now seeing here on the map. Stating that there's like 4 like zombie-like Mayan warriors that are kind of roaming the grounds aimlessly, and then there's at least 2 guards and some sort of like dragon-like gargoyle that's kind of perched on top. And he's the one that is really kind of keeping watch over the whole area. Good thing is we've got a lot of trees and foliage in between us and them, so we should be able to get up onto the grounds without being seen. I hope you all are stealthy.
I am a cat, so
Already just spitballing here, but perhaps we use a little bit of glass somewhere to create a distraction. Just have them exploring, get their attention divided somewhere else, and we could sneak around another side.
Lilith is gonna ink up and basically give herself a costume of what the Mayan warriors kind of look like and what she knows that the Mayan warriors would have worn back in the day. So she's mirroring what they look like.
That's what I am going to morph into. Can I see the Mayan warriors?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, guys. Sorry. And I switch into Mayan, this one right here. I mimic him.
Okay.
I am also going to get a weapons specialist for my claws. Acquire that skill.
Okay.
I will come for that.
And for those of you that maybe weren't here last session, which might just be Sid, I don't know if you noticed or not, but you can actually scroll over the individual tokens of any token that's on the board, and it will actually pull up a picture now of what they look like in the bottom left-hand corner.
All right, cool.
I did not mean to click that.
You say you're chomping at the bit.
Let's
I was
go.
trying to do that. I forgot to do it on my, like, you got to do it on the character to bring up the sheet. I clicked the wrong thing to bring up my sheet. I was trying to do that.
All right. Quick question, because of course my kid came to ask me a question right at a crucial moment. Where are we sneaking into?
Well, right now I just have you on the map, so you're not actually right there, but he was suggesting maybe coming up through the tree line on either side over here, or even maybe circling around to, you know, the trees basically encircle this whole area, so theoretically you could come at this from just about any angle.
Cool.
Ronan does say to shatter. So what you could control glass. You're not just glass yourself. You can actually control glass.
I pull some of the shattered bits I have just with me, and I pull them out and I start making them dance around. And I go, yep, we can send this just about anywhere, turn it into just about anything if I've got enough.
Well, it looks to me like that bar that's off to the left of the main structure there. It's still got a lot of like old crusty liquor bottles in there.
Oh, perfect.
I mean, if you could cause a ruckus back there and maybe get some of them to head off in that direction, that might clear off the right-hand side for us, where we might be able to sneak up over in this area over here.
Absolutely, yeah, we can definitely do that. So the only thing I've got to remember that it's been a while on is how close I have to be able to do it. How much sneaking I'm gonna have to do to get close enough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and you should like your manipulation is pretty good, right? It's like amazing.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty far, but I can't remember exactly. If I can reach it from where I'm at, then we're just doing that. But my Foundry screen, oh, it's reloading. Okay, I was like, it disappeared on me, but it's coming back.
Hey, Karen,
Yes, Colin.
will you scan the hotel and see if you're getting heat readings from the reptiles?
From the reptile?
From the Mayan warriors.
Oh, from
And
the
the
Mayan
reptiles.
warriors, I get no heat signatures off of them at all.
Okay. Will you scan the woods for heat signatures?
The woods actually seem to be clear. I mean,
Or infested with dead Mayan warriors?
no.
Oh,
Well,
right.
or yes. I get some local fauna, but all smaller creatures is all I'm seeing.
All right.
And Colin, you don't sense any like undead manipulation or anything like that in the area?
I don't do it.
Nope.
So I'm curious how these guys are up and about. There must be someone we're not seeing.
Or they've been mutated by the Carrion.
And your range is 10 areas on that?
Yes.
Depending on where you are. I mean, we're not where you are right now. You're back off in the woods just a little bit further. So let me get a measurement here and see what we got. I think distance-wise, it's probably too far to really be able to tell.
Okay.
Which truthfully means that your earlier statement of I'm not sensing any powers is correct, because you wouldn't be able to sense El Dragon either.
Okay. So what you're saying is it's all clear.
Let's see here. I'm looking for range for Colin. And you're amazing. So you're 20 areas. So that actually would probably be for sure back in the tree line, you would be able to do that. So you wouldn't have to get too close to the bar to do that. You could actually be over on the opposite side, kind of where Ronan was pointing on the opposite side of the building, and Frick is gone. So I'm talking to nobody.
Yeah,
I was listening,
yeah, we care.
and actually, my range is 20 areas on that, not 10 areas.
Oh, it's 20? Okay,
Yeah,
well,
because it's amazing.
then you might be able to do that. Frick, if you got over into that area where Ronan was pointing, you would certainly have the range to be able to break bottles, but I think you also probably need to have visual on that as well. So you would need to be
So
somewhere
my
where you could see it.
my Foundry is flipping out on me right now. I'm
Uh-oh.
not sure. I just logged back into it, but it's just gray screen right now.
Hmm.
Hold on just a second. I'm gonna try to log out and log back in on it, I guess. But if you can, I don't know if you can move me. Was that was kind of off to the right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. If I can sneak, that's what we'll do then. I mean, if I can sneak close enough to that to get in that visual range and just start popping bottles every 3 seconds just to get attention, then that's what we'll do. I just can't move anything right now. I can't see anything.
All right. So visually, you wouldn't be able to get over to the area that Ronan was actually pointing to be able to see it, to be able to do that. So
Okay.
I will place you somewhere where it looks like you'd still have the ability to spot it. And Ronan is going to go ahead and move into the area that he was talking about. So I'm going to move him there so you guys can kind of see what his plan is as far as kind of coming in on the opposite side.
Okay, there we go. I think I got it. I got it back up. So you've got me where I should be able to see what I need to see there.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, great. All right. Yep, I've got it back up now.
And then Clint, you are getting some more powers.
Awesome.
And I think what I probably will need to do is just pull you to the map that you can actually take a look at it so I don't have to recite everything to you.
Gotcha.
And then once you get what you need, just let me know and I'll pull you back. Or actually, I think you can do that yourself, honestly. I don't know if you know
I think
how
I
to
can
do that,
too.
but
I'm not sure I know how. Shit. I hate you.
All right, so while he's doing that, what do you guys want to do? I know that Nyx is kind of disguising herself a bit as a Mayan warrior, and so is Clint. What about the other three?
I was gonna kind of go with Shatter and Ronan. We're I'll try to stealthy. Diana, you're probably pretty stealthy, aren't you? You're like a ninja girl.
Okay, I thought you were talking to me, but it cut out right when you said the name. I'm like, I assume that's me. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stealth behind them and be ready to hop in if things go awry, because they always seem to.
Okay, so if you've got stealth, which I don't know if either one of you actually have that as a talent.
Yeah. But yeah, I think mine's like evading and escape.
Okay. So you're gonna roll agility then to sneak over there.
All right.
Karma show.
Could I use acrobatics?
Sure, yeah.
Karma.
So you get a green.
It's agility, you said? Oof.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you're going to have to drag me because my map at the top of the screen have disappeared.
Oh, it's probably just because of the drop down. There's an arrow off to the left-hand side
Oh, there it is. Gotcha.
and then that should pull a new drop down menu, and then
Yeah.
just hit Il Castillo exterior. See if that works.
Yeah, mine keeps
Yep,
just
I'm back.
Mine's reloading and loading, so I don't know how much movement I'm gonna have tonight, but I'll let you
Okay.
know.
All right. Yep. If you need me to move you, I'll move you.
So
I have no idea why Nick's rolled initiative. I didn't roll anything.
before,
That was probably Clint when he was
Okay.
trying to do what he
yeah,
was
trying to
doing.
toggle. Yeah. So someone asked how these Mayan warriors are here.
That would be me. Yeah.
I think I know.
Um,
There's somebody inside that yeah, we don't want to
Which
fight.
level?
What? So what?
Which level? Like is deep inside or the?
He's I can feel him. He's probably inside the building. I don't know where.
Inside.
He's someone around here has really friggin' strong matter animation.
Oh.
Like to be strong enough to be able to control those 5 or 4 or how many ever there are. But then also they can make things go boom, can change things on a molecular level. Little bit of emotional control as well. And there's a also getting somebody with a pretty strong telepathic ability. And I don't even know what that is.
That's comforting.
Well, on the plus side, I rolled white for my stealth roll because it's not that great,
Okay.
and not that much karma to it.
All right. So
But I am just like in cat form. I'm not armored up.
Cuddle Bear, show me where it is that you're moving.
What was the direction we were heading to?
Now, Ronan is up right. Shatter is down right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to basically try to follow Ronan. I can't seem to move.
You're on the measuring, I think.
Oh, it says the game is paused too, but
Oh, it is?
That's why.
It's not showing paused on mine.
oh, that's weird. It says
Oh, mine paused for a second.
okay. Basically, just gonna head like kind of this way. Well, more I guess along the tree line though.
And you are not in your armored form, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to make a roll for someone here.
I will be in phase though. Ah,
A white. Okay. Okay. All right. Even though you got a white on your stealth, you actually probably did like mistakenly kind of get into an area where you could be seen, and you realized that and then just kind of darted off. El Dragon up at the top actually did kind of spot the movement, saw that it was a cat, and then didn't give it a second thought.
sucker. That shall be your doom.
Theania, are you heading over towards Shatter or up towards Ronan?
I'm going to head with Shatter.
Okay. And then Spider Wasp and Nyx, where are you guys gonna go?
Are
How
we?
do we want to do this?
Yeah. Are we all going on the same side, or do we want to be on the other side as well?
I think in this case we may want to split.
Yeah, do like a pincer, classic pincer movement. Yes.
Yeah. So Nyx is probably going to slither through the wilderness and then fly up into the tree, maybe up here.
Yeah.
And she is inked up.
Okay.
What can you take me with you?
Let me with you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you want to be up in the tree?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, so now that we're all in position, I would say, why don't you guys go ahead and roll initiative, even though we haven't started anything yet. We'll at least have that done. And you can actually roll initiative now from that drop-down menu up top. Just click the little spinny dice.
Unless you're keeping my premature 9, you'll have to roll for me. I'm still trying to futz with getting the Foundry to stay up.
All right.
It's nice. Did I do it?
Tonight, it's acting weird. I've never
We
had.
are rolling for shit, people.
What rolly
And
dice are you talking about?
This includes our bonuses, right?
It does not.
Okay.
Theania, if you look up at the very top of the screen where it's got all the little cards that show all of the characters up there, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
If you hover over yours, you should see a little spinny dice over top of it.
Oh, okay.
And then now we shall add the bonuses for everyone. Theania, what's your initiative modifier?
Hang on, waiting for it to come up. +3.
Spider Wasp.
4.
Cuddles.
4 total. Normally 3, but weapon specialist gives me a +1.
And Nix and Shatter are 1s, unfortunately.
You're correct.
Okay. All right. So Ronan actually has the top initiative at this point, but he's going to hold until Shatter makes his move to blow some of those bottles. If anybody else wants to go before Shatter, just let me know, and then we'll deal with that.
I'm just going to keep moving towards Ronan. Try to be more stealthy this time.
Okay. All right. You make another roll then.
Let's call some karma. 35 times 4. That's green.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. All right, so Shatter, if you want to explode some bottles.
Yep, I do that. No, any of those bottles I can see what's going to happen. It's going to start off real small. It's just going to be a popping of one. As soon as attention is drawn by that noise, then a couple more, and then a couple more, and then it's more frequent and louder until it's just bursting glass to get everybody's attention.
All right.
And I'll have to have, I'm still pulling up. Now it seems to be my internet, but I still have internet on my phone. So it's something with the laptop, but I'm working on it. So if you roll for me, that'd be awesome.
Sure.
And karma.
All right, 73. You got that. That's a yellow, and you can take it to a red if you want, or if you just want to spend 10 and call that a day, that'll be enough to do what you need to do.
We'll spend 10.
All right, so you hear one glass pop, and then pop, 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 which draws the attention of a specialista who's up at the top of the stairs. He runs along the ledge that is next to the stairs and then slides down the side of the pyramid, landing, and just cuts loose with that big hand cannon that he's got, just and shatters a bunch more glasses in the bar. This draws the attention of Fer Lance, who then also makes a move towards the bar as well. The 2 Mayan warriors on this side have been drawn to the noise and just kind of turn and begin shambling in that particular direction. The other 2 Mayan warriors on this side have done nothing. The El Dragon goes to the opposite corner of the roof and is kind of peering down at this point. So that will bring us then to the top of initiative with Ronan up at the very top of initiative. So he is going to quickly run in and take a swipe at the first Mayan warrior right here. Got a green to hit, and it does 40 points of damage. And then we go to a specialista who stops shooting and then takes a few steps in towards the bar to kind of take a look around and see what's happening in there. El Dragon shouts down to a specialista, "What is it?" And a specialista says, "I don't know, I don't see nothing." Spider Wasp comes to you.
So El Dragon is looking down at a specialista.
Yes.
Gotcha. I'm going to drop down and how much is movement? 10 in this one?
15.
15. Okay. And I'm mimicking the characteristics of the Mayan warrior.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to move in. It is for that one.
For the lens.
Is she looking at the bar?
She is.
Okay. I'm just going to come up behind them then.
Okay.
And not do anything.
Got it. Tiana.
But I will roll for multiple.
Okay.
And call karma. That'll give me 3.
Okay. All right, Theania comes to you.
All right, Shatter. You want me to? Never mind. You're not there. All right. I am going to try to like stay on the, just like right on the inside, right on the inside of the tree line, and then come around to attack the other Mayan warrior that is by the one Ronan is attacking.
Okay. And if you shortcut it, let's see here. Let me look at something. Oh no, didn't want to do that. Stop that.
Honestly, my first thought was just to like dart out, jump across the pool, but I'm like, can I clear the pool?
That would be a hell of a jump.
I at least want to see you try it.
Yeah. Does the pool actually have water in it? I forgot. Did you say that?
Yeah, he said it was half full. It was very optimistic.
Oh, right. Half full.
So if you go to about this location here on the tree line and basically just kind of dart across that little open area right there, it's taking a little bit of a risk. But going from here then to here would get you there under a decent amount of cover. So I would roll an agility first to see if your stealth will get you there without being spotted. Fortunately, the only one that potentially could spot you at this point would be the Mayan warrior that you are actually going after.
Okay. You said agility.
Yep.
Karma.
Nice.
Okay, yep, that should do it. So if you want to move yourself up to the Mayan warrior, that would get you where you need to be.
All right. Ho, screen, calm down.
And then you can make your attack, or attacks if you were doing multiple actions.
Oh shoot, I forgot to roll for those.
That's all right, you haven't taken an action yet, other than moving.
All right. Cool, and what do I roll for?
Fighting.
Fighting, all right. Karma.
Yep, that'll get you 3.
3 actions, all right.
Just spend your 10.
Yeah, I'll spend the 10. All right, so with the Mayan armor, they're pretty much like a lot of open, weaker spots, right?
Yes, yeah.
So I am definitely using tooth and nail. I'm going to try to get behind him and take out around like the back of his knees to see if I can at least knock him
Hobble
down.
him. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's going to put you about right there, which will be good because it'll kind of put you in a little bit more of an obscured area in case El Dragon decides to resume his watch.
Karma.
33. And do you want to take that up to a yellow?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me see. What do I need to do to bring that to a yellow? That was monstrous.
You need a 51.
Okay. Yeah, I'll spend that.
And then how much damage does Remarkable?
Ignores armor.
And ignores armor, yeah.
That's why it's you.
Sorry, 1 second.
Nope, no problem. All right, so we'll go to Cuddlebear next.
I'll roll for multiple actions. Karma. Oh, so the weapons specialist boosts my fighting, so I roll on that fighting rank, right?
Yep.
That means that's actually amazing. Um, two, see. So I'll use 12. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, 20, 22, and that'll give me a yellow. I think that's 3.
Gives you a yellow, would be, yeah, on amazing.
Mhm.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Sweet. I know, Kitty. My fighting's never that good. All right, so then action the first, I'm going to kind of come up alongside the one that Ronan just attacked, and kind of basically slash at his legs with my claws. And flanking isn't a thing in this. All right, I'm gonna need some of you kitties to like move. All right, and then hit 79, dude. 89. Just 12 will make it red.
Okay, and how much damage?
My strength is only excellent.
Okay.
But I do have martial arts aid, so I can still stun or slam regardless of my strength.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that is a possible stun, correct?
Well, with edge, it's technically a kill.
Oh, you took it red? Okay. Oh, well, look at that. All right, so you come running at him, and like a Tasmanian devil, just start slashing and cut him to ribbons, and he drops. It goes now to Fer-de-Lance.
I take it out and I kind of glance up at Ronan and be like, just gonna give him a wink.
And he whispers to you, "Good kitty."
Yes.
Fer-de-Lance moves in towards a specialista to kind of investigate the bar. And then we go to this Mayan warrior who runs into the side of the building and then goes around and begins to kind of walk towards a specialista as well. And the other Mayan warrior, which is the one that is fighting with Theania, now he's been cut in the back of the leg, and he kind of drops down to one knee and then pulls a spear from his back and begins to swing it in your direction. And got a 28, which missed. Now, the interesting thing about this particular spear is it does not look like a traditional Mayan style spear, made of wood and stone. It is actually metallic and rather modern looking. And when it when he whiffs and goes over your head with it, you hear this like a vibration sound coming from it.
Okay.
And
You're
then we
gonna
go over
want-
to the other Mayan warrior who saunters on over to the bar as well. And then we go to Nyx.
Okay. Underneath El Dragon,
Mm-hmm.
there looks like there's an entryway at the top of the stairs.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Also looks like that's in shadow.
It is.
I'm going to teleport there.
Okay.
Wait. I've not moved. My fingers are still on the piece.
What?
Roll for multiple actions.
Oh, okay. There you go.
That's 3 actions.
Yep.
Action the first. Teleport to there. I want to go to there.
I want to go to there. All right.
No, that's her action.
And since that was just a move, if you want to take your second, I'll let you do that.
Is Cuddle Bear, are you there?
I am. Yes.
Are we trying to start another distraction? And would a big boom be efficient or appropriate? I mean,
Yes. Have at it.
she's going to take her grenades and the first grenade, she's just going to pull the pin and toss it up towards Dragoon.
Okay.
I forgot about the grenades. That seems so funny.
If the shit hadn't been started, it's about to.
And she'll duck back in.
Yeah,
underneath.
good
Is
idea.
there a door there or a glass? Like what's there?
Door. Yeah, two large wooden doors.
Wooden
I
doors.
just want to
Okay.
be straight. You backward tossed a grenade onto the roof, and then you're hiding under the roof. You toss the grenade on.
Yeah.
Okay, just make it sure.
Uh-huh.
Not quite scared of a grenade.
All right.
I have no idea what the damage is for a grenade.
Did you roll it?
Oh, to toss? I didn't know what I was supposed to do.
Oh, okay.
Fighting or agility? Or
Agility. Yeah.
Agility.
karma.
Ooh,
Hey.
good thing.
Oh my god.
So
At least it wasn't a win.
yeah, so
Gotta get
I
that up to
can spend
26.
10 to make it a green. Yeah.
Mhm.
Throws it straight up in the air.
Yeah. They're just drops it at your feet.
I was thinking maybe it just like bounces off the roof and comes back down.
You hear tink, 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 and El Dragon go, oh, shit. And he is going to make an attempt to get out of the way. Got an 80. How much damage does the grenade do?
Not a clue.
Okay, you don't have that on your sheet.
No, I don't. Sorry.
Well, we're going to say it does 30 points of damage.
Okay.
Because that's pretty typical. That's actually pretty remarkable. So,
Yeah.
let's see here. He has body armor of remarkable. So his dodge takes him off of the edge, but then he goes into flight at that point. And the blast catches him, kind of knocks him off balance just a little bit as he's flying out of there. A little off kilter, but you've got him off the roof at least. And then we'll go to Shatter.
I have everything back up now. Everything seems to
Yay.
be fixed and working. So, hold on just a second here. There I am. Okay. And you roll for multiples on fighting.
Yep.
Great. Let's do that and call Karma. And we'll spin to take its red. I don't have the sheet pulled up right now, but I'll pull that up here in a minute and figure out what that's going to cost me. I know I've got it.
Yeah.
And now give me one extra action, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So all of that glass that's around where they're all just standing now,
Mm-hmm.
I would like it to come up slowly. like just any of the glass on the ground is all going to start to rise up.
Mhm.
The idea being here that we're entrancing them, right? We're
Uh-huh.
really confused about what's going on with this glass. And the glass is going to kind of start dancing, right? It's just going to start moving. It's going to start moving around them. It's going to start swirling. And then it's going to start going off around to the side of the bar as if it's going to try to draw them. I want them to follow the glass.
Right. Which way is it going? Like this way?
Yes. So if this is the bar and it's in here, we want it to come out and off the ground and just start going around the backside of the bar back here. We're take it on into the brush back there and see how many of them are goofy enough to see where this glass goes. And karma, and we're taking that to red.
Okay. All right. So our 2 Mayan warriors. One got a white, one got a yellow. Now, as this was happening, the explosion up top was happening roughly about the same time.
Got it.
And a specialista gets a green, and Fer-de-Lance gets a white. So this Mayan warrior, like the Pied Piper of Hamelin and the rats, just starts following the glass, just wandering after it. Pretty shiny things. A specialista has turned his attention now towards the roof, where he sees the aftermath of the explosion. Fer-de-Lance is really confused right now, and she actually now is kind of going in and leaping over the bar inside, because she's fairly now determined that somebody's in there and making this happen. She's not following the glass, but she's in the bar.
Got it. Okay.
The other Mayan warrior here trips and falls, and then is trying to get back up. So we come back for multiple actions, starting with Ronan, who darts over to the Mayan warrior that is ensconced in battle with Theania, and takes another swipe with his sword. Oh man, got a 30. He's rolling like shit again. And he misses.
Wait.
The specialista continues his movement and runs to the corner here and puts his back up against the corner, holding the gun up, and is getting ready to kind of look around the edge to see if there's anybody there. He's not paying Spider Wasp any attention right now because he thinks that he's one of the Mayan warriors. El Dragon made his action, so we come to Spider Wasp for your second.
Spider Wasp
first,
is
actually. So
yeah, however you want to do it.
Mhm.
Spider Wasp has watched Nyx get El Dragon off the top of the building and in flight. So El Dragon is going to use my gravity manipulation to increase gravity on him 100 times to throw him to the ground. And we will call karma on that. Take it to yellow.
Okay. And power rank is 50.
Yeah, amazing.
All right, so you increase gravity on him, which forces him to hit the side of the pyramid and then slide down, and he falls down into the crevice here in between the bar and the pyramid.
While I'm doing that, I will stumble a little bit and fall to the ground a little bit, since I've seen this other Mayan warrior act like an idiot.
Okay. Theania, it comes to you for your next action.
All right. Is he still swinging, or did he stop?
He made one swing and that's it.
Okay. I'm gonna try to come up and try to like pierce like in that soft spot right here, just to kind of take him out and make sure he can't swipe anymore. Swipe or no swiping. Are you determined to make as much noise as possible every time I take a turn? Sorry.
We can't hear him.
Oh, right. Karma.
All right. That's another 30, correct?
Yeah. What the heck? Okay. What do I need? I just had this up.
And you want to get a yellow for a stun?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
So that'll be.
He is stunned for 1 round. Oop,
Ah.
hit the wrong thing. Sorry.
And then he's gone.
All right, so he's out for 1 round. Nyx.
I only have 1 action left. Did I take it on the 2nd or the 3rd? Because I got 3 actions originally. I just didn't know when I go.
Right. So you can take it now if you
Okay.
want. Mhm.
All right. Take a look at those doors.
Yep.
I'm gonna go in.
Okay. It is unlocked. You open it up and you walk in.
Never to be seen again.
Never to be seen again. So let's pull you. All right, so you're pulled into the lobby of the hotel.
Okay.
And I will explain what you see if you'll give me 1 moment. Okay, so you can see in here what the place was in its heyday. A cheaply built tourist attraction, really trying to look fancy. And it ends up being rather gaudy with a mixture of faux Mayan decor and 70s kitsch with mirrored walls and a disco ball overhead. The foliage from the outside, as I had said before, has broken through some of the windows and walls, and there are plants and trees growing inside, and the walls are covered in vines. There's a grand staircase that leads up to a balcony area and the upper floors, and there's a small lounge off to the left of the staircase. And you barely have enough time to take all of this in, however, because on the balcony stands a man dressed in an emerald-colored suit bearing a green face tattoo of a stylized Dia de los Muertos skull. This is Calavera de Jade, the leader of the Jade Dragons. To his right, atop the stairs, stands a rather interestingly garbed individual dressed in purple and green. His outfit is reminiscent of a cheap knockoff version of Doctor Strange. And I will get to what he says in the next round.
Now, was that my action to go in here or my movement?
No, you still have an action, so.
She's going to teleport to the shadows over here.
Okay. And then I will make a roll for these guys to see if they actually noticed you coming in.
Looks like they did.
Yeah, I was gonna say, goddamn.
Well, hopefully they don't know where I am now.
True. Okay.
I saw somebody come in.
You saw somebody come in and then you disappeared.
Mhm.
All right. We're back to the exterior. And I think that brings us to Shatter.
Ah, yes. I forgot I had an extra one. Okay. All right. Let's okay. Trying to decide if I want to keep fucking with Fer-de-Lance or yeah, let's do that. God damn it. Those guys are out. You know what? I'm gonna move, I think, and try it. I want to get around to like the base of the steps that Nyx just went into, because I mean we know she went in there. I want to be close to that in case there's going to be trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming, yeah, the other two are out. If I do that from the right hand side, I can do that without drawing attention, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. So that's
Question is can you get there?
yeah, that's the big thing. Is
Yeah,
how far,
fine,
how
again.
close to that can I get from where I am? I don't know.
So from
And
where you were,
I also don't know too if I can can you do that thing where you like double your movement and that be my extra action, or if I can't
no.
get there? Oh, okay, all right. I couldn't remember how that worked.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that would roughly get you to about right there. So
Good enough.
right here.
Yeah, we'll go. All right, we'll do that. For the action itself, I don't think anything really needs to be done at this point. They're distracted up there in the bar with the glass I've already set up. The other two on this side are out. We're good.
Okay.
We're just gonna hold.
And I think Cuddle Bear, did I skip you?
Possibly. I have 2 more actions, so.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and take your second then.
Let's see. That guy's down. He's down for like a round, right? Well, he's also surrounded by 2 people. So, I'm going to jump into the air and then armor up. I'm going to kind of fly up to where we saw Nyx go here, and then kind of try to see if I can listen inside, see if I can hear what's going on. Or can I make it that far?
Yeah, pretty close. I mean, you're maybe about a square off there. So yeah, about right there.
All right. Well, if that's as far as I can get, then uh, I can't. I definitely can't see, especially where I'm at. Right.
Correct.
Okay. And the dragon guy is chilling somewhere. So I guess yeah, that'll be. I guess I'll hold my second action for a defensive maneuver or something.
Okay. And then we come back to Ronan's got a third. And he's going to call Karma because he's embarrassed now. Green 52 on Incredible. We need to get it to a 61. So he'll spend his 10 to get that up to a yellow for a potential stun on that guy. Well, he's actually stunned, so he's just going to do more damage then, probably. But I'm going to roll that. He is stunned for more rounds. And whittles him down a little bit more. So he just takes the sword and then just drives him into the ground with it. And then we go to Spider Wasp.
Okay. I am going to. A Specialista is still leaned up against the corner there.
Correct.
I'm just gonna web the shit out of him to the side of the building.
Okay.
And Karma.
Nice.
I'll take it. Well, actually, that would be that's fine. It's a red no matter what.
Okay. Let's see if he notices that you even did that.
You were not rolling great for them.
No, I'm not.
We are okay with that.
Yep.
Better than normal.
All right, so you hit him. You've got him webbed up against the side. Theania, you've got one more action.
Okay. This tree that is. Look, I'm pointing to something. That is right around here. Is that tall enough for me to climb up it and then hop up onto the ledge with Cuddle Bear?
It is, but you're at the max of your move for this round already.
Okay, cool. Then I am just gonna duck into this corner here, kind of hidden away.
Yeah, you're still at the max of your move.
Oh shoot.
Yeah,
Then
so about the only thing
I'm
you
just gonna chill.
could do potentially is maybe do a finishing blow on that Mayan warrior that's out on the ground there, if you want to.
Oh yeah, wait, I forgot. Yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this guy out. She's just gonna come with tooth and nail and just try to take him on the side of his neck, take him out.
Okay.
Karma.
Need to keep that chat log open.
Ah,
Yeah, we got a white. But you did call karma. If you want to spend it to get it up to a green, you can. You got to get it up to 21.
Okay. Yeah, I'll spend it.
Okay. He is now officially DED. Dead.
Again.
Cuddles, you got one more?
I do, but I am also at the extent of my movement. I will reach out to Nyx telepathically and ask her what's going on inside.
Well, we've got this dude that looks like the leader of those wrestling dudes. He's got a mask on. And yeah, and then there's this other guy that looks like an evil Doctor Strange or a dark Doctor Strange.
Are you safe?
I'm in the shadows. They saw me come in, but I teleported into the shadows. I don't know what they're going to do next.
Hold tight. We'll be there shortly.
All right. I think Spider Wasp, do you have one more, or are you done?
I believe I do.
Okay.
I'm going to El Dragon, since he's incapacitated on the ground. I am going to use mind control on him to basically take away all of his motor skills, make him paralyzed.
Okay.
And I will call karma on that. Glad I did. I'll take it to the green. Thank God you rolled like crap too.
I did. I'm also spending karma on that. Whether it worked or not, you don't know just yet. So I think that does take us to the end of the round. So we go back up to the top to Ronan once again. He is going to... All right, so he's going to make a dash parkour over the stairs while he's at it. Just going to put him to about right here at the edge of the little kind of garden off to the side. Just barely catches a Specialista from the side, seeing him webbed up. Pulls out his bow and arrow and takes a shot, getting a 79, and does 30 points of damage to him with an explosive arrow.
So is he kind of webbed up though?
He is.
Protection. Well, I guess it hasn't hardened yet. You just got blasted with it, right?
And that it's remarkable.
Remarkable. Then it goes to amazing or monstrous. Monstrous, I think.
Monstrous
right?
after that. Yeah. Okay. So he takes the shot and it explodes, which does some damage to a Specialista. Unfortunately, it also destroys the webs that you just sprayed over there. And you hear Ronan go, "Oh, shit. I thought those things were stronger than that."
They have to set, dumbass.
Ah, fuck it. Then we go to a Specialista, conveniently, who is now free. And since he just got shot by Ronan, is going to take a shot at him. And got a white and missed. El Dragon is... Okay, so you just increased gravity on him, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Try to make him invisible.
So he gets a yellow to kind of break free of the weight that's on him, and then takes flight once again and sees Ronan and is going to make a diving attack on Ronan. And got a white. Completely bypasses him and lands in the mucky green pool, making a huge splash. So now we go to Spider Wasp.
What's the electric situation in this hotel? Do I feel any?
It's dead.
Okay. That's not cool. Okay. What could I do that's fun? Okay, I am going to, now that El Dragon is in the water, I know I'm not suited up. I'm good with that. Got that. So, let's. Sorry. Well, hell, we'll just web Especialista again, and just look at Ronan and say, "Give it a little bit, okay?" The karma. And yeah, 10 takes it to the red.
Okay.
15 takes it to the red. I'll spend the 15.
All right, so webbed him up once again.
And I forgot to roll for multiples.
Oh dear. Theania.
All right.
Hint, 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 hint.
Oh, ha ha ha. I'm going to roll for multiples. Karma.
All right, green 53. If you want to take it to the yellow, that'll get you your 3. Well, actually, I don't even think that. Oh, it's unremarkable. Okay, yeah. So take it to the yellow.
Okay.
Does that get you 3?
Yeah, I'll take it to yellow.
Actually, it doesn't get you 3, so just spend 10.
Okay, cool. Spin 10.
Mm-hmm.
But your fighting was better than that.
All right, I am going to come around and make a mad dash up these stairs to get to Mr. Cuddle Bear and see what's going on. And hopefully not draw too much attention.
And that could get you inside the building.
Okay. I'll go for that. Agility.
You don't even need to do that. That's just a move at this point. I think they pretty much
Oh.
know, unless you're trying to hide while you're doing it.
I was just trying to get up there as fast as I can and draw the least amount of attention to myself.
Yeah. I think you can do that with the angle that everybody else is right now. They're not going to see you anyway. So.
All right, cool. I will get in there and kind of tuck inside the doorway. And all right, Cuddle Bear, what do we have going on in here?
Nyx is inside already, and there are some powerful individuals in with her, but she is in shadow.
Okay.
I'm going to alert to the rest of the team that the way is clear to go in.
All right.
Okay, so then, go ahead. If you wanted to still do something, you still have an action.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hold my action for now and just kind of like tuck right there inside the doorway.
Okay.
Hidden away.
All right. Cuddles, then it comes to you.
I do roll for multiple actions. Full karma. 52. That'll be yellow. With just the 10.
Okay.
Damn it, kitty. And then, yeah, I'll let everybody know that the way is clear on this end if they want to enter, and that Nyx is already inside.
Okay.
And then I will drop the armor and phase into the building.
Going inside the building.
Mhm.
Okay.
But yeah, kind of, and definitely in phase and trying to be a little stealthy. I'm just a cat that wandered in. Meow, meow.
To scene. All right, so you're inside now. Splitting the party.
When in doubt, always split the party.
For to Lance now. It's her go. She is going to dart out. I don't know that she has seen. Yeah, she has. At this point, she has seen Spider Wasp Web Specialista. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, she can reach you. So she's coming up. And as she's running in your direction, Clint, you see 2 blades shink, shink, shoot out of her arms, and they're about a foot in length. And she leaps, and she's coming at you with one of the blades.
Fear.
And misses terribly. And then we go to the Mayan warrior up top, who pulls himself up off the ground and begins to shamble forward in the direction of Specialista. And where he's going after that, nobody knows, because he's done.
Oh, I didn't actually take an action. Is it alright if I just grab a skill? I'm gonna
Yep. Yep, that's fine.
gonna get psychology.
The Mayan warrior that was following the glass has now gone into the woods.
Fantastic.
And now we'll go to Nyx.
Multiple actions. Karma. I'll take it to a yellow to have 3 actions.
Okay.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
My fear ability. Do they have to see me to cause fear, or could I just impose fear upon them?
I think that you would at least have to see some sort of shadowy something.
Okay. You said that the power is out on this whole complex, right? Or is there power here?
Correct. There's power out.
So there's got to be shadows galore, right?
The lights that are lighting up the area are basically candles.
Okay. I'm looking up towards the trees in the corners. The corners specifically behind them.
Like right in here.
I was thinking a little farther away.
Okay.
The one in the upper left, the other way. Yeah, I'm pinging it.
Oh, you're pinging it.
Yeah.
Oh, way over there. Okay, got it. Yep.
Is that shadowy?
Yep.
So I would and can I see it? Actually, that's a better question.
Not from your angle, no.
Okay. But I can see up in here. How tall is everything? Is it like 30 feet? 40
that's
feet?
probably about 20 feet tall.
Okay. Does she think that she could teleport there and still stay within the shadows in her inked up form?
Yeah, I think so.
She's going to do that.
Okay. And Cuddle Bear, when you phased in from your angle, you would probably be about right there.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I wanted to be kind of a little bit secluded. These guys are pretty styling.
Aren't they? Yeah.
Ooh. And they're just hanging out up there? Are they talking?
Yeah, Calavera de Jade has now kind of put his hands on the banister there and is kind of looking around because he saw the door open. So Nyx, what do you want to do once you get over there?
Can I hold that? So that's my first action.
Yep, you can hold.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shatter, I think you would be next then.
Yes. And question, besides the bar, where those glass bottles were.
Yep.
Is there any other glass around?
Along the side of the building, yes. Some of those areas, they're obscured from your view from the top, but there's plenty of glass
Okay.
along the wall there.
Perfect. I wasn't sure how that wall. I was like, is that are we looking at stone here or with the blue? I was like, is some of it indeed glass? I hope so.
Mhm.
Okay. So in that case, I'm gonna go. What's the movement again? Like 70 feet,
You got 15 squares.
15 squares. Okay. All right. 2, 14. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna move up to here, which is because I'm still on the measuring stick. That's why I won't move. Sean, remind me again how you toggle off that measuring stick.
Let's go to the square above.
Square box.
Oh, the square box. Okay, there we go. Got it. Okay, that was it. Okay, so we're gonna move to there, and essentially what we want to do is use some of the glass that's on the side, any of the glass that I can see from the building, to like break and basically rain down on Especialista's head from where he's at the wall. So we'll call karma on that. Thankfully, the good call there. And I only have to spend 10 to get it to the green, so we'll do that. And leave it at that.
And then was that 50 points of damage there?
Yeah, amazing, yeah.
Okay. All right, so you send glass shards just streaming down the side of the building and just cutting into him and the webs that Spider Wasp just webbed him up in. And so you've cut him free yet again.
Awesome.
The hope was it was going to only hit his head, maybe kill him, but such is not the case.
That would have been a yellow feat as a bullseye. So Clint, just since you were away there for a moment, Shatter just
No, I didn't.
accidentally cut the webs free from the side of the building, and Specialista is now free again.
That didn't happen. That's not what happened. That's not how
I look at Ronan, I look at Shatter, I look back to Ronan, I look at Shatter and go, what the fuck, guys?
All right, so Shatter, then we go back to Ronan for another attack. And Ronan says, well, at least he's free now. Pling, pling, pling. and shoots 3 arrows at him with his next attack. Getting a red.
Holy fuck.
And that does 30 more points to him.
And then you hear Spider Wasp go, sure. Shoot the guy that was just webbed over there all by himself and ignore the woman with the 2 shiny blades trying to stick me.
Possible kill. 77, no kill. All right. Let's see. Specialista has already expended all of his actions. El Dragon has expended his. We go to Spider Wasp.
I don't have any extra actions.
Oh, no extras. That's right. Okay. Okay, so Theania, I'm going to go ahead and pull you into the scene, even though you're just outside.
Okay.
But this way you can at least see what's going on in there, and if you want to make any actions, you can.
Okay.
All right, so that's basically what you see. You've got Diablo up at the top of the stairs and Calavera de Jade up on the balcony. So you can see both of them from your vantage point. Is there anything you want to do, or are you going to hold?
I'm gonna hold.
Okay. And
So I have
just
a better idea of what's going on.
So I can update your initiative in here. What's your initiative right now?
She's 8.
8. Okay.
Where'd you find that?
It's on the right-hand side. If you've got the 2, click on the side, click on the
there
2
it is.
swords.
Oh, thank you.
And just so I can do it, Clint, what's yours?
8 as well.
It should be everybody there. All right, so you're holding. And that means we're going to go to Cuddle Bear next.
My second action. There's we'll give it a shot. Calvera de Jade. He kind of strikes me as like somebody who might know some things. And they guess I'm pretty sure they know that the place is somewhat under assault. Can we hear the sounds of what's going on
Oh
outside?
yeah, especially that explosion. They certainly heard that.
Okay, so Calavera de Jade is kind of like, you know, thinking that he had everything figured out and under control, and who could possibly be attacking and figuring him out. And in doing so, he's going to like go over his plan of how he got here aloud. He's going to start monologuing,
Oh,
basically,
okay. All right. All right.
but basically to tell me, what the hell's going on. And I will call Karma for that. And I will technically be on monstrous. So if we're gonna call Karma, I will take it to yellow.
Okay.
So it'll be a monstrous psyche feat to resist.
Okay. So you reach out, attempt to get him to start monologuing. And he cocks his head and he says, there's more than one in here now, Diablo. I can feel him reaching into my mind.
Ooh, okay.
Told you there were high-powered people in here.
I guess so. Interesting. All right. What I do when I get a yellow? Still.
And with his karma, he got a red.
That is my.
All right. So Ferdy Lance has done her action. And then I think that brings us then to Nyx.
Okay, are Diablo and the Jade on the same level? Or
Yes.
okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if I were to create a giant ballista to the right of Diablo, his right,
Mm-hmm.
and shoot him and try and knock him into the Jade.
Okay.
Karma.
Yeah, man. I keep doing that.
Nice.
All right.
So that's a red. It would be, is that force?
Yep.
So that's a stun on Diablo, and I'm trying to pool shot him into the black ball that is to Jade.
Okay. All right. He's stunned for 9 rounds.
Woo! You got knocked the fuck out.
And throwing him into the Jade. How much damage does that do?
Amazing.
Okay. Whoop, didn't mean to do that twice, so I'll take the first. So that was 7. He's stunned as well.
Nice.
And let's see for how many rounds? 4 rounds for him. All right, so they're both out.
Good job. That's
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Well done, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you.
And this toggling back and forth between these two maps is a pain in the ass. Thanks a lot, guys.
Party.
First game of the year.
And
I'm
also
not the
keeping
one-
track of all of this initiative between the two as well.
I'm not the one that went in on my own
He's
for
shattered.
once.
Shattered did not. Is this extras or a new round?
I think it is extra actions right
I
now.
didn't
So
have-
okay, all right. So Rona unfortunately has one more, and he's going to finish it off by taking another shot, doing remarkable damage to a specialista, which I think is going to finally take him out. And potentially dead. We shall see. Not dead, but out for sure.
Okay. Numbers. I got to point this out.
Mhm.
What back to back? You rolled the 77. Back to back, you rolled the 52. What the hell's going on? That doesn't.
That is weird.
Once in one night is weird. Twice in within 5 minutes is insane. Like,
This is the machine.
Specialista, Spider Wasp. Do you have any more?
Nope.
You don't. Theania, you're still holding.
Mhm.
And at this point, no action going on inside.
I have a third action.
Yeah.
I had a third action as well.
Yep. So, Mr. Cuddlebear.
I'm gonna pop out, and when I see that crazy shot, I'm gonna pop out and just kind of start immediately trying to look around for anything, like I guess up here, like notes, anything.
Let me get to your map here. Sorry. Okay. So, all right, heading up that way. Okay, make a intuition roll.
Arma 66, dude.
66.
I'll get a yellow. Like a yellow.
Right as you're heading in that direction, right after the smack of flesh against flesh from Diablo and Calavera to Jade, you sense some movement on the other side of that table that you're getting ready to jump on.
Dope.
And there is a female back there holding a very large machete.
Alrighty. Did I mention I'm still in phase?
Huh?
Did I mention I'm still in phase?
You are still in phase, yes. She doesn't do anything at this point because we're already in the round.
Okay, so I jump up there, and then all of a sudden there's this. Well, hello.
Yeah, and she's just in the process of kind of standing up as you are getting up on top of the table. So you do have an action if you want to do anything.
I first I kind of meow quizzically at her, and then I'm gonna bat her in the face. And I'll
what
call,
even game?
just like in the one of those videos where there's
Skibbity bat. Little skibbity bat.
yeah 68, dude. I keep dancing all around it. It's really kind of annoying me at this point. But 78. I'll go ahead and take it to the red.
All right. And that's an edged attack, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So you take a slash, you cut her right on the throat.
Oh shit.
Dang.
And she grabs her throat as she's spurting blood, and she goes, I hate cats. And she is now in the process of dying.
All
Next,
right.
we'll say to Cuddlebear, so much for treating humans differently, huh?
Jesus, Cuddle Bear. Oh my God.
I learned a new skill recently. I'm still getting used to it.
There's skibbity
Clearly-
bat and there's skibbity fucking bat.
And then Nyx, it then comes around to your next action.
She can see up where the two are. They just lying on the ground.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Can she still see them?
Yeah, through the grates and the balcony there. Yeah.
She's gonna wrap up the Jade in a bit of a everything, his whole body except for his skull, his head.
Okay. All right.
And Karma. What the hell?
2 9s right in a row.
Right.
Happening.
So I'll take it to a green.
No way.
Right.
All right, so you get him wrapped up. Does anybody else have any extras? Sydney, I think you do, don't you?
Yeah. Nyx, Cuddle Bear, you need anything from me or just
We
hold
need
tight?
support. This girl is viciously injured by me still. She needs help.
Okay.
didn't-
Not
Uh,
sure if falls in
Mom-
my wheelhouse.
Viciously injured.
We just need something to help stop the blood, stop the bleeding.
Okay.
You're-
I'll just come up and hold some pressure on her neck and
and
ask
you're
her
ma-
very nicely to please not kill me.
you are maxed out on your move, so that'll have to
Okay.
be in the next round then.
Okay. Sorry, Cuddle Bear. I can't help you to the next round.
So. Okay, so that then should put us back to the top of the next round. And Ronan is going to come over and flank Fer de Lance with Spider Wasp. And basically put her into like a sleeper hold. Oh my god damn, dude. Come on. This is not Hawkeye. This is a completely different Ronan. It's not the Hawkeye Ronan. That's no way.
He's been up all
No spoilers. No spoilers.
You said he's been up waiting on us all night.
I guess so.
And he's sleep deprived. Poor guy.
You're just sleepy.
Spider Wasp. Or no, actually, El Dragon goes first.
Yeah, El Dragon goes first.
So he takes flight out of the
I forgot that guy.
and now he is going to throw all caution to the wind and take a charging attack at the whole group there for Spider Wasp, Fer de Lance, and Ronan. If he hits Fer de Lance, so be it.
He's just pissed.
He's just pissed.
Can I roll for extra and dodge?
Sure, yeah. Got a 74 to hit.
Karma.
B.
That'll give me 2 actions.
Okay.
And I will dodge Karma.
18 and still hit it.
I know. And I will take that to. Yeah, since he's a big dragon, winged dragon coming for me, I will take that to a yellow.
Okay. You'll take remarkable damage.
No.
Okay.
My body armor is amazing.
Fer de Lance takes the whole kit and caboodle. And Ronan is going to take 50 each. That hurt. Oh, but he's got butter armor, so that's good. That helps. All right. Comes to Spider Wasp then. So at this point, El Dragon has now ended up over here, and now he's on the ground. Oh, you're muted. Still
Sorry.
muted. There you go.
Sorry. my mouse wasn't working correctly. We'll blame that. Was my dodge my first action, or do I still?
But you can take another one now.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, since El Dragon feels like he wants to fly, he's going to fly. I am, instead of increasing gravity on him, reversing gravity on him. And let the earth fling him into wherever he needs to go.
Just think, buddy, Ronan and I can't fuck this up for you no matter what. So
we'll see about that. Karma. 69.
Bye.
Okay, so with the 69, what you end up doing is you reverse the gravity, and he goes flying like a bullet into the building.
Oh.
Goes through it out the opposite side and continues his trajectory. So that does going through all of the walls in between. I think that's going to probably take him down to pretty much much nothing.
Yay!
I'm gonna roll a death saving throw for him. He's not dying, but he's out of the picture for sure.
Good, good.
And I think Theania, then it goes to you. Yeah. Oh, give me 1 second. Let me get inside there so I can kind of see what's going on. All right.
Yeah, I have questions about the structural integrity of this building.
Let's see, what building did the dragon fly through? I didn't know inside if we're having a what the hell was that moment?
It
Yes, I
was
did.
built in Mexico in the 70s. What could possibly be wrong with it?
Do we see him go flying by when we were at inside?
Not at the angle that he went through. You heard the rumble underneath you, so he went through some of the lower levels. Okay, Theania, I'm going to kind of position you roughly about where you would be. Okay, at the door, right?
Okay.
Just before your action. How is this? Okay, what's going on? So you got a 9, you got an 8. Oh, so actually, I apologize. I think Cuddle Bear would actually be next. So, Cuddles, if you want to go, it would be you. But before you go, there is a movement rustling in the trees back behind you, right in this area right here, as another individual comes rushing out in your direction after seeing what you did to the female Machete. You see the male version of Machete. And yes, it is Danny Trejo.
Oh, nice. Wait,
We can't kill Danny Trejo.
that's from Get Charlotte, huh?
There is actually a Machete in the Marvel universe that is a male Machete, but I couldn't resist actually casting it as Danny Trejo. So
Nice. That's awesome. Okay, so so I do have an action.
Yep. Now he does have an action over top of you because he got a 10 for his. So let me make his action real quick. There we go. Now he's visible. All right, so we are going to take a swipe with the machete. And you are in phase, correct? Or no, you're not.
Yeah, because I just whopped on her, so
Right.
technically, yes.
All right, so he got a yellow to hit.
Okay.
And that does 40 points of damage.
Ouch.
And it is crackling with a plasma type energy as it cuts through you.
Oh.
So let's see here. I'm going to get my stuff back on track. So now it does come to Cuddles.
I'm going to armor up and take to the air, and then blast at him with one of the pulsars.
Okay.
How tall is the ceiling?
It's about, the ceiling itself is probably about 30 feet up.
Call armor for the shot. No. I can take it to a green.
Okay. And damage.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that shit.
All right. All right. So you zap him from the air. And then it goes to Theania.
Just a question real quick. Sorry.
Yep.
Because the Jade would have gone. He's wrapped up in my inky goodness.
Yep.
So he needs to roll an endurance feat.
Got it.
That's
okay.
what she said.
Yep. It's a remarkable endurance feat.
Yep. Got a white. So he starts taking damage, right?
That's remarkable damage, yeah.
Okay.
And this is his second round lost or first round lost?
First round. Yeah.
First round being stunned.
Yeah, yes. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, Theania. Up, you're muted.
Sorry. Stop. Okay. And so what did Kettle Bear do to
He hit him with his repulsor rays, so zapped him from the air.
Okay, cool.
After getting stabbed.
Yeah, okay, so is he facing away from me?
He is, yeah, he's got his back to you.
Okay, I am gonna take a running leap and try to like balance myself on the back of him, arm around his neck, and try to take out the arm that is holding the plasma machete.
Okay.
Karma.
66. And you can take that to a red if you want.
Okay.
That would put you at an 86, so 20 karma.
Okay.
Chill, man, chill. Fucking around, buddy.
A green, so he's not dying, but you do 30 more points of damage, correct? And he is stunned for 1 round.
Nice.
Don't you ever mess with my cat again.
You can get to the other map. And that would be Defer to Lance, who takes a swipe at Spider Wasp with her talon, gets a 90 to hit.
Yeah, I got nothing left to do, so I'll just take it, I guess.
Okay, 30 points of damage, and
No.
then I need you to make a endurance.
We've got amazing body armor.
Oh, amazing. Okay, all right. Well, never mind.
I just look at her and go, really? After a dragon just fell from the sky and took you to the ground, you whack at me with that.
Nyx.
Well, people seem to be good. She's gonna teleport to, or no, she's gonna roll for multiple actions. That's what she's gonna do. Karma. She'll take it to a yellow. Stop it. She'll take it to a yellow for 3 actions.
Okay.
And she's going to teleport just be to the side of to Jade.
Okay.
And that will be her first action.
All right. Shatter.
Okay. Okay. Remind me real quick what the hell's going on with this Mayan warrior that's just been standing there for a while.
Oh, I forgot he was even there, to be quite
I
honest with
kind
you.
of thought you did.
he was just kind of looking around aimlessly, trying to figure out who it is that he needs to attack.
Okay.
Because pretty much everybody that he's looking at now, except for Ronan, looks like somebody that he knows. So
Fair enough. All right. I was more concerned. I was like, is he stunned and I'm about to waste an attack on him because I don't want him getting frisky.
he is stunned of his own incompetence.
Fantastic.
Me too.
All right. So let's do this then. Let's take a few steps up where I can see the glass that presumably is still all around the bar that I didn't, glass that didn't get sent off into the woods with the other Mayan warrior.
Mhm.
We'll pick up some of that glass and we're just going to straight line it straight into the back of that Mayan warrior's head. I'm calling it to me, but through him. Karma. And yeah, we'll take it to the yellow. That's only, oh no, that's not quite 10, but it's 11, 12. There we go. I can count.
Yeah. All right. So you bring the glass from the bar, and it just pierces right through his back and out his chest. And then he just slumps down and falls face first onto the concrete.
Taken care of. Well done. All right.
And then I guess Ronan is going to try one more time. He's going to take a step back, and he's like, "You got good body armor, right, kid?"
We need someone alive.
He thwipped. 23 to hit. and 30 more points of damage, which is going to take her down to 0. And I'll roll an endurance for her to see if she's dying, and she is.
Oh God.
And then that brings us to second actions. Spider Wasp, do you have a second?
I had a dodge, and then I only had 2.
Okay. Theania then I think would be next.
He has to roll again.
We're still in the same round, so we're
Okay.
second actions right now.
Oh, right.
Okay, and Machete is stunned, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. What?
So he's not down though. He's just stunned.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm just gonna take another stab to his good arm.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, this scrolly thing keeps messing up. Karma.
Okay. You gonna take it to a yellow?
Let's see, how much is it to take it to yellow? Yeah.
All right. So you cut the other arm, and he's still out, but yeah, you're not sure if that is going to increase that time yet or not.
Okay.
So I think then that should take us to Nyx.
Oh, I'm usually down yet.
Oh, sorry. I keep fucking cat. God damn it. Cat. Go cat.
I'm going to hop down and try to stabilize the female machete so she don't actually die or
Gotcha.
fly down, I should say.
All right. Make a reason roll.
Liquor on the cheek.
Does the chemistry that I still have help?
Not chemistry, no.
And it's fucked up on the biology one. I'll still call karma though. Good thing. I rolled a 29. That's still green. Do I need to take it to yellow? Or?
Nope. All you got to do is get a success. She will be okay.
There. And then, I kind of looked at her wounds a little bit on her neck.
Okay, so now Nyx.
Nyx is going to be, hey, Cuddle Bear, you have a ready and willing zoot suit over here that you can pry into the brain. You're try and get some information from him. And then she's going to do the same thing to Diablo, where she encompasses everything but his head.
Gotcha.
Oh, sorry, I gotta roll for that.
Yep.
Karma. Awesome.
All right.
Take it
You
up to
burning
green.
that karma.
Yep, take it up to green.
I was gonna say even if I did kill somebody, I have like 78 karma right now. So
Shatter, do you have any more actions?
No extras.
Spider Wasp is done. Theania, do you have another?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Cuddle Bear.
no, that's all mine.
Okay, I think then Nyx for your final.
She's going to. Can she see Machete? Male Machete.
Let me see. Yes, from your vantage point, yes.
Wrap him up.
Okay.
Karma. Don't need that. So he's wrapped up bright and tight like a burrito?
Yep. And I think that takes us to the end of all the battle. Well, no, actually, what's her name? Still up outside, isn't she?
Bird
No,
away?
she's not. Nope,
Get rid
she's
of her.
gone. Okay, all right. So that takes us to the end of that.
There's a guy hanging out in the forest that
Yeah, wandering around by himself,
would be the only one.
following glass.
Would they still be doing their thing, given that the Jade is knocked out or stunned?
I mean, that's who it is.
No, they're all out.
Oh, okay.
Those guys are all out. Okay, so I'm gonna pull everybody in here.
Everybody okay inside? As I'm running inside.
For the time being.
I was stabbed, but we have neutral here.
All right, so you've got everybody pretty much bound in here. What do you want to do with the bound bodies?
I suggest we get them out of here as soon as possible because I don't know if you all know this, but a dragon went through the fucking building.
Oh, that's what that was?
Yeah, that was
I don't know how
me.
much longer we got in here.
No, we need some information first before we leave. Karen, do you sense any? Can you, I guess, sense any like power sources? Is there like any computers or anything that would suggest like a laboratory or?
Am I feeling any electrical?
No electricity in here.
I'm just gonna kind of start looking around or until they wake up, I guess, looking around for any sort of information, notes, paper.
Well, I mean, the Jade is only knocked out, only stunned for 4 rounds, but Diablo is stunned for 9 rounds. And Machete, they're all in my sarcophagus and getting poisoned, at least for the first 2 rounds.
Okay, yeah.
So the Jade needs to roll an endurance feat -1 column shift endurance. Remarkable endurance.
I suggest while we've got them unconscious, we swap out your dark energy for his webs, so we don't have
to. I'm just trying to get them down low so they're unconscious.
Yeah, I mean they're stunned now, so.
Yeah, but I want them really, really freaking weak when they wake up.
Yeah,
that'd be for the best.
And once I feel that I've drained enough, I will solidify the dark energy. So it's not doing that anymore.
And Diablo for sure is down enough, and you can get the Jade down pretty low there too.
But so the way that goes, it's like the first 2 rounds they take damage, the 3rd round they become weak, -1 column shift to phase, and then they're blinded for a D10 rounds, and then they're paralyzed for a D10 rounds.
Got it. Okay.
And then they're incapacitated.
They are both blinded and pretty much incapacitated at this point.
Okay, so I'll just solidify the burrito.
Okay. Do you need me to web them at all?
You can if you'd like to carry them and stuff like that, or I can
just in case I'll cocoon them up.
Okay.
Doesn't hurt to have a stronger than amazing binding.
Well, these guys both have some major psychic powers that I'm more worried about their strength.
Yeah. Can you get inside the Jade's head, Cuddlebear?
Well, once they wake up, yes.
They're stunned. Well, I guess they're incapacitated now. Yeah, so okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you can get in their brain while they're unconscious.
Well, I'm just telepathic, like,
I thought you were like a Dreamweaver.
Once they are incapacitated, they probably can come to. They just can't move. Correct?
Yeah.
So I mean, blind. So they're conscious, but they just can't see anything right now.
Yep, and they're paralyzed.
So all right, if they're conscious, then I'll kind of speak to them. Your foul deeds are coming to an end, so I'm going to ask you some questions, and then you will give me some answers, and eventually you will not be in this sorry state.
Are you influencing him to give you answers?
I guess. So I'll give it a shot anyway. Karma.
Hey, Cuddles, tell him what happens if we don't like his answers.
Roses, still green. I can take it to a yellow.
Okay. Jesus. All right. Whether that works or not, you don't know.
All right. So I'll still have to go ahead and ask the questions. How did you cause this plague to be? We know that you're responsible.
I'm not directly responsible, but yes, it was done at my call.
Is it your magician friend here?
No, he is powerful, but he could not do this.
Then who did?
Make a popularity roll.
All right. Everybody loves a cat, right? Popularity.
Mm-hmm.
My popularity is shift 0.
Oh, it is. Okay.
He's a cat.
He's not Felix, so
Yeah, not even Bill.
Everybody wants to be a cat.
Oop ack.
Yeah. So just a cold roll, I guess.
And you can call Karma if you want.
Yeah, I guess you. I mean, yeah, I need a 66 to get a green on shift 0, so
What's another 10?
I'll call Karma, sure. 15.
Ah.
Yeah.
But you'll take it up to a green?
No, I'm not gonna. That's
Okay.
the rest of my karma, basically.
I will not be speaking to a feline.
No, he doesn't know it's me. He can't see me.
It was you who tried to get into my brain, no?
Yes. You have quite the willpower if you can resist my influence. Not that it's going to help you. As you can see, my friends are quite powerful, and if you want to get out of this alive, really, you can just give me information.
So you and your little friends must be the ones causing all of the mess with our little turf war, no?
We did not care about your turf war until it turned everyone into zombies. That's a bit of an escalation, wouldn't you say?
I do what is necessary.
And so do we. All of your little companions have been dealt with now. There is nothing more for you.
Well, then I suppose a partnership is out of the question, then, hmm?
Partnership. We currently hold all of the cards. But what would you suggest?
Aye. All right. You have proven yourselves. You tore through the Los Lobos brothers and the tarantulas quite efficiently. And I assume your ninja friend eliminated my #1 competitor, the black tarantula, did you not?
I believe so, yes.
Well, you do seem to have me at a disadvantage. So it is information you are seeking on the Carrion virus, then no?
Yes. We need to find a cure for it.
Well, so does the man that created it.
And who is that?
I've made a deal with the man that created this virus. He's a scientist who had come to this area to conduct experiments. A geneticist by the name of Miles Warren.
Okay.
He came to the Yucatan in pursuit of a series of urban myths. There have been multiple sightings of human-animal hybrids dating back years in the area. At some point before the Blip, he captured one or more of these creatures, and during his experiments, must have inadvertently created the Carrion virus. He believed that he could develop a cure, but lacked both the funding and a control group. With our partnership, I gave him both. By allowing a few infected into the population of Leona Vicario, it gave me the opportunity to cull the herd of my competitors. In exchange, I fund his laboratory and provide infected for him to properly develop a cure.
The cost of all these innocent people.
Not all of them are so innocent.
You haven't seen how the town is ravaged. And how have your people come to not be infected?
Yeah, well, we have sequestered ourselves very nicely here, where the Carrion virus has not invaded our walls. And we are far enough away from Leona Vicario to just watch from afar. And let the chips fall where they may.
Yes, well, you've seen where they have fallen. Where can we find this laboratory?
I will tell you, but only if you let me go.
Sure. To everyone else in the group, I'm going to be like, obviously lying to this man.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll an intuition for him. And I do.
Jeez.
Mother.
Now he rolls it.
Yeah, right?
I do not believe you. I need assurances.
How much of this conversation are we hearing?
I'm keeping everybody in the total loop, except for when I was like, I'm obviously lying to this man.
Okay.
I can assure you that we will not kill you, but you must still serve justice for your crimes.
Then I will not tell you. And you will have to find him on your own. As the Carrion virus rages throughout the Leona Vicario village and then perhaps outside of there, because at that point no one can control it.
What was this guy's name again?
Warren was the last name.
Miles Warren.
Miles Warren.
Karen, can you do a search on the last location of Miles Warren?
He was a professor at NYU.
No known locations in Mexico?
None in Mexico.
Or anywhere after NYU?
Nowhere after NYU. He's still listed as being on staff, but has been missing, basically a no-show for several months. Basically since, well, a little bit before the blip.
Maya, do you have any connections at NYU?
Had one.
No, because her mother was in Colombia.
Okay.
But if they were doing, if they were doing research together, but it doesn't sound like they would be doing anything together. Unless they did something social.
No, we can't let him go until we find this Miles Warren.
Right. Well, and he won't tell us what that. Just to Ronan, I'll be like, just telepathically. I know that we've just met, so I would hardly say that we were friends. And then to everyone else, I'm going to say, fine, I assure you that neither me or any of my friends will harm you if you tell us where this lab is, and we will let you go.
I will take you there.
Thank you.
That's acceptable.
We will keep all of your companions in custody for now. And no harm shall fall on them either, if you care.
I will agree to this.
This
Well,
feels
there, what are we
trap.
doing?
This feels like a trap. Feels like a trap.
It's
Feels like
all a trap. But we're badasses. We'll be all right.
Assuming Nyx didn't hear any of this, but she's asking Cuddlebear what's going on and what's the next step.
I have assured him that we will not harm him in any way, or none of my friends. But we barely know the Ronin, and what he does is not any of our business. I have told the Ronin this as well.
So
Yeah.
what are we doing with this guy and the green wizard?
Oh, everybody else, we're just gonna need to keep casted and stored. I mean, I suppose I forget. Do we have any kind of like storage capacity on the ship? Or it's
No,
kind of
not really. No.
it's more like just like a cargo area, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. So. Oof.
Karen,
Yes, Colin.
get the authorities here to pick up these mothers. We're out of here.
I believe I can keep Diablo in stasis, just constantly incapacitated. I can do the same with the Jade. But
Yeah, but we don't want to take. Well, I guess really we just need the Jade.
yeah, I just don't want to leave Diablo running around.
Right.
Colin, there is a Mexican branch of the damage control.
That's what I was thinking.
Would
All
you
right.
like for me to contact that organization?
Everybody cool with that?
Yeah.
Bring them in.
Better than
Tell them there's one of them that's probably a couple miles away from here in the jungle.
I will make it so.
If they don't know about the contagion, definitely let them know. Give them a heads up.
Yeah.
Yeah, give them a heads up.
Sure, they probably know.
All right. Since we are a little bit over time, I think we'll probably call it there for tonight, and then we can get the Jade and everybody. Well, whoever you're taking with you, I guess, back to Cabana Banner.
Just the Jade.
Just the Jade. Okay. The karma for everyone. 510 karma points.
500.
510.
Woo.
All right. Well, we will meet again in 2 weeks then.
Yep.
Okay.
Good night,
Good
everybody.
fun, guys. Good to see ya.
Bye, guys.
Bye.